Grand Rising family, it is June the 19th, 2025. June 19th, 2025. Juneteenth, or whatever you may want to call it. Thank God for opening your eyes. Yes, it is Juneteenth. Mm-hmm. Juneteenth. Supposed to be the freedom of the slaves, but, 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 mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anyway, Grand Rising family, Grand Rising kings and queens, Rising emperors and empresses, and gods and goddesses. Yes, there are gods and goddesses amongst us. You just got to know your stuff, baby. Anyway, it's Thursday, Throwback Thursday. Um, I was gonna say the Freedom of the Slaves Day, but that's supposed to have been happening anyway in 1865. I was thinking, how long were they slaves before they decided on June 19th for them not to be slaves no more? And then all the things that they went through as slaves, too. Some of that stuff right now is still being done to you, you know. Hmm. I wonder how they felt about being beat down and the kids taken, a lot of raping, and just a lot of illegal activities. A lot of illegal activities was going on during slavery. Illegal activities. Same way they are going on now. A bunch of illegal activities. People that wanted to sell people but don't want to be sold. hmm That's how slavery goes. It's people that want to beat other people down and hurt other people and kill other people. Oppress other people, depress other people, humiliate other people. I'm talking about them kind of people still exist. And you know what? God do not miss them type of people that do exist. Because some people still live like that. Want to own a person. Like, golly, why would you want to do that? Why would somebody want to own somebody? That's the question today. Why would somebody want to own another person? I own you. You're my slave. I tell you what to do. You're going to listen to me. There's nobody over authority over there. What in the world is wrong with people? No, seriously, what is wrong with people? Why would somebody want to own another human being? Like, what in the heck? How did you get to that point? I have a lot of questions for those people that feel like they own people and you're over this and up, baby. Listen, what happened to you to make you feel like you gotta own somebody, boo? When people start owning themselves, I don't think people would never, ever, ever, ever want to own somebody else or buy somebody. They was buying niggas back then, buying them. Yeah, buying them $100, $50, whatever they felt like, whatever they felt like you, not what you felt like. Whatever they felt. And you know what they went by? They went by how dark you was, what your hair looked like, whether you had a fat ass on you, and that ain't right. I'm saying they was looking at the side of things that really did not matter because if you looked inside of those people, child, y'all would have did better. Yeah, I know y'all would have did. But a lot of the same people that feel like they need to own slaves and make people behave and all this, baby, they would not want that done to them today. I don't care what nobody's saying. Nobody wants to be treated. Nobody deserves to be treated like that. I don't care who you is, blue or fucking black. Nobody deserves to be treated like that. But since our people was, then who's next? Cause somebody got to get that. No, seriously, somebody got to get that, baby. Like it's supposed to be just out here, and we the only people that's supposed to go through certain things. Y'all got to go through that because y'all are what color? Or y'all are the. No, no, no. We shouldn't have to go do anything with our colors. It shouldn't even matter about our color. And then they make all these rules and all these departments, the Department of Justice, the Department of Agriculture, Department of Secretaries. Listen, baby, all these departments y'all got, do y'all have any common sense laying out? No, I'm serious. Do y'all have any common sense laying out in these organizations that you secretly have? And, the organizations too, they got an organization, different police officers of different races and things, where they get together and form the other alliances inside the alliances of what they already have, and then they just go around giving out bloody baths. Yeah, a lot of them. A lot of people don't want you on your path because why? They did not get on their path. And when I say a path, I'm talking about a path of love and tranquility, humility, talking about stuff that you do see. A lot of people have seen stuff and ain't said nothing because of the policies and the contracts and stuff that they've saw. And then a lot of people are afraid to not speak up, afraid. Did y'all know that 93% of the United States is grown people that's scared? Did y'all know that? No, I'm serious. It is 93% of grown people that is scared to speak up about things that need to be spoken up about, but will be quick to bring some bullshit out. 93%, y'all. Y'all know what 93% of 100% world that is? Child, that's the real biz. People just ain't ready yet. They ain't ready yet. And see, once people realize, especially the ones that's not ready yet, that they're not ready yet, then they're not going to worry about what nobody else can get. Because they not ready yet. Come on now. Listen, the main thing right now is to don't let nobody trick you. That's basically a trick because there's a lot of trickery going on. I'm about it can look good, like damn, for real. But then it's really to see if you have really healed, from things that no longer serve you and people too. I mean, you have to sometimes heal from people, boo. I'm about like really. Like, yeah, but we have to hear from people too down here. I mean, just people, places, and things that no longer serve you, or people that try to tell you or make you do what they want you to, and it's just a lot. And your decisions that you got to make the decision. You can't let people make a decision for you. Cause people will have you where them people's at, and a lot of them people, how them be honest with you, they in the bag. I ain't heard shit. Nuh-uh. They ain't heard nothing, baby. And if they did, they ain't doing nothing about it. You can always do something different with your life. Did you know that? You can always change your mind. You can always get out of that damn uh, dumb line. You can, baby. I promise you, you can. You can always just step out, step away from the crowd. I was saying, step away. It's easy. I mean, you should want to. You should want better for yourself, even nobody want that for you. You should want better for yourself. And a lot of people be feeling like, you got to do it this way and you got to do it that way and this, that. No, you don't. You don't have to do it. Where society has conditioned a lot of people are conditioned in society. Traditional, this is a tradition. That traditional ways ain't work for hardly nobody yet. Y'all ain't realize that. I'm serious. Traditional. We all. Child, y'all all in trouble. I'm serious. All y'all in trouble. Like, how is we all? Like, the whole tree just going down? The whole tree. That's like getting a tree chopped down from the root. And that's kind of hard to do. When you have to chop it down from the root, so that means the root wasn't strong. And I be wondering, like, what the fuck y'all got going on? When your root ain't strong. Everybody root should at least be strong. The root is like the older generation of the roots. You know what I'm saying? The old. Like, who is the oldest in your family? They're responsible for this shit. Who is the oldest in your family? No, seriously, if it's your grandmama, your granddad, who is the oldest person? That's who responsible for that bullshit going on in your family right now. I know you love granny, you love great auntie, you love aunt, you love these folks, but them are the people that got this shit going on in your life right now. And what they talking about? See, are they married? Are they in love? Or are they angry and shit? No, seriously, you have to look at the project. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is a project. You have to look at the project. And right now, you have to look at the older people, the matriarchs, the people that's supposed to lead the way and tell you, no, that's not okay. But y'all did it any fucking way. And they say it's still not okay. Even though they did it any fucking way, it's not. It's not. And they got not going to tell you how they got. They're not. They just gonna try to make you feel bad for what you do. But a lot of the old folk, they didn't fucking, what I said, did it too. Yes, they have. Yes, they have, baby. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you. That's the problem. Everybody in the situation they in now. Cause what have the old folks passed the fuck down? They trying to hold on to shit that ain't even theirs. And want us to just go somewhere. We go somewhere. No, why don't y'all go somewhere? Go somewhere with that. Because we trying to get our family trees back when y'all ain't did shit. You know, a lot of y'all folks ain't did shit for the family. Nothing but sit up and act like they gonna handle me. No, I mean, not handle me, but I'm saying handle you too. You know, that's what the older folks, you gotta listen to us, boo. Don't disrespect us like that. But you been the main bitch. Sitting in the back, what I said, bitch. Forgot that. You give it, you gotta get it back. You know, y'all, I don't know if your roughness and toughness change when you see everybody ain't accepting them things. Yeah, everybody not accept. You gotta accept. No, you don't have to accept nothing that you don't want to accept. You don't. Don't let nobody tell you that today. And it's Juneteenth, by the way. You know, slavery should have been over because the white folks know goddamn well they asses don't want to be slid off the jail and water hose down and dogs eating their ass off the ground. They know that. They get nervous when I talk about it. So I know they know that. So how you gonna pay that back? How y'all paying it back? Cause you got to. You got to. That's the only thing I'm trying to tell you. Whatever you do in this earth, you need to fucking think about it first, okay? Because you're gonna add on to your family curse, which is only making it worse, and you got to pay that, even if you got to go to the dirt. Simple. I'm trying to make it as simple as possible for me and my folks. You know, while everybody else sit back and crack all kind of fucking jokes. Y'all don't want to smoke like that. You know, and like I said, them jokes, they're not funny. You can take them all back. You can take all them jokes back, baby. It's not even like that. It's not. It's like I'm saying, you gotta figure your life out. Like seriously, you ain't got long to figure it out now. Like this is the time where motherfuckers should be have figured it out. But you know, this is the last one right here. Like if there was the last one to do something, this the last chance to do it right here. Because this right here is what's gonna set us in. Let get us this gonna get us locked in for the next 2000 and some years. Yes, 2000, baby. 2000. We just went through 2000 and something of Pisces, the age of Pisces, that darkness, accepting lies, motherfuckers doing bullshit, and all that. We already did it. We did over 2,000. Let me say that. We done did over 2,000 years of bullshit. Bullshit. Everybody got a chance to get in there and do some bullshit. Everybody. Don't lie. Everybody got a chance to get up in there and do whatever you want to do. And if you ain't paid for it, then you finna pay for it. Now it's just simple. It's a called balancement because the earth wants to be balanced, not motherfuckers in this motherfucker that's always accepting a challenge. The earth want to be balanced, and so the earth is gonna balance itself because the earth is a body just like yours. Uh-huh. And a lot of y'all don't want to break your chorus curse. Uh-huh. So shit. How you think it's gonna go, baby? How you think it's gonna go? It ain't gonna be no peaches in a motherfucking host show. No, no. If it is, it ain't gonna be no more. Listen, those times are over. Is what I'm trying to tell you. All that dark shit, all that hiding under the rug. Oh, we can keep a secret. Oh, we're a secret society. We can build this. We can set this up for money. We can do this. It's over now. You treated me so bad. I'm over now. It's over now, baby. That's what I was trying to say. Like you can't continue to do that every day. That was from back in the day. Now we're going a new way. That's what God say. Pick the new way. You got to go the new way, baby. It's a new way to go. And I know you know it really is. It's a new way to go, and it's okay to go a new way. I mean, you don't have to listen to what people say. People did not go that way, baby. Ain't nobody went this way with me today. No, ain't nobody went. I stay in my own lane because it's less traffic. Less traffic. You ain't got nobody really traveling over here with me and stuff, trying to knock me off the road because I've seen nobody that got my goals, so nobody can knock me off my road. You don't allow people to come in their cars or trucks or whatever the fuck they got and just knock you out your spot. You don't allow that. You don't. Mm-mm. As a matter of fact, you give them what they don't want. People don't want you to be in your own lane. They want you to be with them doing the same fucking thing, playing the same fucking games. It ain't like that, man. It ain't. And a lot of us, we don't like to paint because it get on our clothes. It might mess up our, yeah, yeah. We ain't doing that painting stuff out here. You can be an artist. Autism, autism, autism is something like autism. They're gonna be two new words today. Fuck it. Listen, it is. It's because you have to just see what autism is. Autism people are not. Well, they're artists. They're artists. Autism people are artists because they have their own way of figuring things out and all. They're artists. They're artists. And I feel like and once people accept themselves for who they really are, then they don't really be worried about other people if that makes sense to you. Once you accept yourself, and it's as sometimes it's a lot of acceptance to do for a lot of people, right? You could be over the top, and you really need to stop. That's why I say it's hard for some people to accept themselves, to pipe themselves down. Like they hype themselves up. You can pipe yourself down, like, no, calm down, little water. Calm down. You ain't got all that in this town. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, it'll save yourself, man. It'll save yourself. Sometimes you have to save yourself, because nobody else is going to come and take you to the sky and shit. So, yeah, you have to save yourself sometimes, bitch. Like, come on now. Yourself. If nobody else, if you could just save yourself, then hey, I mean, and then you probably help somebody else another day. But if you could save yourself today, and then come back another day and help save somebody else, then I think you should do that, and that prevents your death. Yeah. And another thing is you don't have to like just leave here, get killed or get laid out. That was just some other shit they was really putting out. They was just putting it out, baby. They was putting it out at that time of darkness. Just think, if you ever been in the dark, you're like, oh, my life is falling apart. We sit up here in the dark, but it's to make you more smart, if that makes sense. In the dark can make you more smart. It really can. It just depends on what you've been doing, man, or what you finna do again, or what you want to do, friend. I mean, it don't have to end, is what I'm saying. It don't. I mean, the darkness do, but that's only to put some light in you. Like if this was dark too, okay, the screen you looking on, boo, and then I put some light on you. You see, I did that, yeah. Same way is what I'm trying to say. If you put some light into your darkness, you'll be okay. Well, I am anyway. I can't worry about me. I can't worry about nobody but me no more. I mean, I'm just saying, like, come on, man. But yeah, the light in the dark. And then sometimes we need it. But don't try to be greedy or repeating the same cycles that you know are not good for you, your family too, and the people you say you love, boo. And I be wondering about that too. When people say that, I do, I love you, I be wondering what kind of love is that? And then I be want to tell people, nah, baby, you can have that back. I'm saying like, nah, baby, that's good, thank you, but no, really, really, I am. I'm good on y'all. I was saying like, nah, you don't have to accept it. You can be like, okay, that was sweet, but no, that's just not for me. And I do accept a lot of people. I did love you. I do love you, and baby, love is it's an action word, and it's got a lot of action behind love. A lot of it. Love don't hurt you. Love definitely don't lie to you, baby. When a motherfucker, they don't love you, baby. They don't love you. Mm-mm. They lie you, but they don't love you. You see how I did that? They lie you, but they don't love you. So now you have to let that fall too. You know what I mean? You have to just let certain shit just down to the ground, boo. But a person that loves you is not gonna lie to you, not gonna deceive you, not gonna try to trick you, just not. It's just not gonna, have you depressed. Not gonna have you in no mess. Not gonna have you stressed and shit. Not gonna have you feeling less than who you are, friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that is not how love goes. They didn't did that before. Like that's when the darkness would show. You feel me? Like, no. And if you accepted it, please don't accept it no more, because that is not how love goes. Love ain't never hurt nobody. People do. And I think I might need to tell people that too. Love ain't never hurt nobody, baby. It's the people that say they love you. They really don't, but they say they do. They hurt you. But love, no, that's not what love do. Mm-mm. Well, you were wrong. A lot of people have been thinking about, well, I thought, motherfucking box you in your eye. I thought a motherfucker can set you up and say they love you. I thought a mother. No, baby, that is not love. See, those are the cycles that we supposed to been learning from. But here y'all keep fucking trying to come. No, you have to learn from those cycles and know that love does not do all those things. It's people that's doing those things and they say it's love. Okay? Love is not doing that, baby. No, that's not love. And you can let places, people, and things go that no longer serve your kind of love, though. Everybody got a way they want to be loved, and I know mine is to the max. I don't want nobody doing shit behind my back. Loyalty is where it's at. Give me nothing but facts. Even if it makes me cry and lack a little bats, and I'm gonna get my shit back. You feel me? I'm just saying, like, y'all got to love a different kind of way in the land, and in order for God to understand, well, overstand too, and the earth and everything that's higher than you. What I mean? Hey, you got to figure it out one day. Why can't today be the day? And I be want to ask y'all that in the way. Why y'all ain't figure this out by now? Why ain't nobody else putting this type of stuff down? Okay, we got this going on over here. It's like if you could get there in less time, if you just use a little bit of your mind, we'll be fine. But now here y'all go. Well, we want to be dying on the way. We want to be crying. What they say? No, baby. No. You want to make the road as easy to go. And for sure, give it to the ones below you. Like that could be your children and loved ones too. I mean, that's what real love do, but I don't know about you. I don't know. I mean, some people say they love, but no. Hell, that ain't no love, baby. That's a goddamn exorcist. I'm serious. That's an exorcist, baby. That's not no. That's a tragic ending. No, baby. That's not no love. That's a fatal attraction. You know what I'm saying? No, that is not no love, though. And if you don't love somebody, let them go. What you holding on to them for? Hmm? To make them not love no more. A lot of people, I can't say they can make you because you cannot, don't allow people to make you angry or make you not love and make you do. Don't let people make you do nothing because if people can make you or easily convince you like, then that means you ain't got no common sense. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. If motherfuckers can do all that, then yeah. hmm that's a fact. That is. It'd be like where your sense is at. Because nobody should be able to make you do it. You making me mad. You ever said that? You're making me mad. This motherfucker done pissed me off. No, no. You have to tell your mind, like, no, this is an emotion of anger that I am not accepting right now. I'm serious. You have to talk to yourself in a more settling way, so you'll calm down, and all that shit you say will go away. I mean, seriously, you ever said some shit when you was pissed off and then you think about like, God damn, why I say that? Now I gotta go back and change this shit. And most people, once they done heard some shit or you say some shit to them, you can't go back and tell, well, I ain't mean it like that though. But yeah, motherfuckers is like that out there though. I'm serious, it be like that. That's where a lot of misunderstandings have come from because people don't know ooh, communication. And when people communicate, don't mean everybody's always angry and mad when they communicate. People don't like communication. People like just have a situation. No, we got a situation. Well, why we couldn't talk about? No, fuck it. I want to have a situation. Why you want to just have a situation though when we can put some communication, on the low. I mean, on the flow or whatever we go with the communication. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't want to communicate, man, because they want to already have a plan not to hold your hand. Did that make sense to you? Like, seriously, some people will find any reason not to support you. Give them some. What I said, give them some. Motherfuckers want to make you feel like, no, I can't support. Give them more reasons not to support you. I'm serious. I got mother. Look here, if you didn't, don't worry about it, baby. Don't even worry about it. But people can, yeah, you can give people reasons not to, especially if they ain't elevating you, lifting you up, not bringing you down. I'm serious. People supposed to lift you up. That's where love is found. You lift people up. You don't bring them down. Seriously, you don't. If you do, you're a fucking clown. Like, come on. And people pass that around. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna be a fucking clown. Well, why don't y'all put on the suits too? So we'll know ourselves that you the clown, boo. No, I'm serious. Go ahead and identify you. You're gonna get identified anyway. I would rather me just wear a clown suit, you know what I'm saying, instead of just having it on mute and then a motherfucker shoot and be like, oh, that was the clown. You see what I'm saying? There ain't no need of passing that around when you can just go on and put a clown suit. That's so easy to do. I mean, don't worry about it, boom. But what I'm trying to say is if you don't want it done to you, then don't do it to people too. Because it will end up being done to you. Simple. Simple. So what? You don't want it to be. Well, you need to ask or talk to the earth or God, not me. I'm serious, you do. I mean, how? I'm just telling you what earth and God and the universe do, baby. Yeah, I mean, you have to really talk to God about that and realize that God don't want you off of no track. No, but people do. Yeah, people do. It's always somebody out there that, don't or can't do better with themselves and they don't want nobody else. I dare you be out there speaking the truth. And I'm like, damn, I did not know so many people were bothered by the truth. I guess because it's identified them. But why do it if you don't want us to see it? I mean, I'm serious. Like, come on now. Why do some stuff you're going to be ashamed of later on? Like, what we got going on, what you got going on down here in the world. Seriously, why do it if you're going to be ashamed of? Why do it if time somebody bring it up, you mad? Sit your ugly ass. No, I'm serious. How? How you going to do it and we can't talk about it? Well, the only thing I can tell you is don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it if you don't want it talked about. It's so simple. Like, hell yeah, it's going to be brought out because that's what the world is all about, baby. That's what the earth, I ain't saying the people, the world is, the world has a mind of its own. And then the people off in it, Lord, they want them gone. They do, the world do. I'm telling you, like the world in you, like what your world do? Is it turned upside down too? You got a fucking you got some stuff up under the rug that you ain't talked about too? No, I'm asking most of the people they do. I mean, I ain't talking about nothing. I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm talking about nothing. There are so many positive things people can be out here doing right now. But people would rather be trying to bring somebody else down. Somebody on my life right now trying to do spell work and wishing motherfuckers was dead. But you gonna be instead. You feel me? I'm just being honest. People do that and then to hold it back when God know where it's at. People done forgot about everybody trying to press society. Well, God, yeah, impressed, not impressed. God, yeah, gets impressed too. And right now, I don't think God is impressed with a lot of you. I don't. And if you ain't, then God ain't either. Like, come on, you got to do better. You can't be down here like Judas and Peter. We already had them, and we don't want either. We don't. We don't. We already figured that out. We don't want another Judas and Peter down here. Seriously, it's down here where eventually everybody's gonna have to figure out. And I know a lot of people have gotten their route, like, oh yeah, I'm going here. I'm gonna go to heaven, and I'm gonna be able to do this and all. But no, we're gonna have to be down here a little bit more, just a little bit more, baby, until you get it right, and then yeah, you'll know where heaven is in the sight. Yeah, in that means in your eyesight, baby. Don't worry about it. But what I'm trying to say is, heaven don't go away. It don't. Heaven don't go away. You just gotta know where heaven is. By the way, you do. And you got to know if heaven is you or is heaven going to accept you or whatever heaven do. But you got to want to get to heaven too. I got to let you know. You got to want to get to heaven too. You can't be out here doing all this old shit and ditch, but no, I'm going to die and go to heaven. Now think about all the shit you did. No, not like, also when you was a kid, but just think about all the shit you did and just think, is that going to get you into heaven? That shit, what you did. Don't worry about it. We're not going to do this like kids, baby. Y'all get it together, okay? I mean, eventually it'll come back your way. And that's the real quick PSA that I wanted to give y'all today on Juneteenth. Happy Freedom Day. For you all that, felt like slavery was in your way, well, happy Freedom Day. hmm And we're gonna come back later on and see what the president and them gotta say. Okay. Well, I guess that's the message for y'all. Let me tell you one thing. Don't think so small. Yeah. And as many it is of y'all, yeah, it should be no reason why y'all think it's so small. hmm Well, that's the message, lovely people. Yeah. Y'all do me a favor and be safe out there. hmm